The Hauraruni International Missionary Training Center has always been a special place in my heart. At the age of 14, I spent time with my dad farming the land as we held the land until HIMTC moved in. I have supported the work led by the late Apostle Philip Mohabir for Gospel Fellowship and HIMTC. My marriage to my now past Ann Mohabir in 1984 brought me closer to the Mohabir family and HIMTC. Today, God has placed a passion in my heart for His mission. And through this, I see the vision He has given to Dad Mohabir to train and equip young men and women, answering the call of God, equipping and maturing them to share the gospel of the kingdom across the nations. As I made a trip to Guyana in November 2022, God began to speak to me. He said He gave His word to Abraham in Genesis 12, and He walked me through Genesis and showed me how He repeated His word many times to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He said He spoke His word to Dad Philip Mohabir: choose, train, and send workers. And we must continue to do what He had instructed if we are to prosper in His kingdom work. He then took me to Ezekiel 36 and verse 22, where He challenged me that He will fulfill His word, where it stated, "But for my holy name's sake." As we drove into Hauraruni on the 27th of November, the Lord gave me an overwhelming experience I could not contain. I had no idea what was happening inside of me, but enough to say I was unable to contain myself. I exploded in tears on the road and on arriving in Hauraruni. I realized God was trying to get my attention, and so I said, "Yes, Lord." He said, "My heart is grieved. My heart and purpose impeded in Hauraruni." He impressed on me His missional call and purpose declared over HIMTC: train, equip, and send out His workers. As I met with Apostle Keishan, Jonathan, Sister Elma, and others, I very quickly understood the evidence of which God had drawn my attention to as we were driving in. Friends, brothers and sisters, saints of God, and fellow kingdom laborers, I would like to make a loud shout out to all who have been a recipient of the grace of God through Hauraruni and the life of the late Dad Philip Mohabir, to join with me in helping HIMTC to fulfill its God mandate and mission in Hauraruni. You may have heard of talks and plans while God's vision and purpose are impeded. The Hauraruni International Missionary Training Center needs our participation and support. I know HIMTC already has the ability to be upgraded to a degree-certified institution and linked to an international Bible college where someone can pursue a master's or a doctorate in theology should any student want to. This is an exciting potential, but we need to address the immediate challenges. Please join with us to pray and become a regular, committed financial giver to the work of HIMTC as we, with God, seek to raise next generation leaders. We aim to raise continual support for HIMTC for the continual sending out of workers into the harvest fields. The dormitory buildings, which have served over 4.5 decades, have now become dilapidated and needs rebuilding. There is a building budget of £250,000. The student accommodation and facilities have also served over 4.5 decades now and in needs of modernization and rebuilding. There is a rebuild budget of £250,000. They need a vehicle. The budget is £13,000. We would also like to offer a student sponsorship program